think it's safe to say he likes it.
What's up, guys? It's Cody coming back at you with another video, and today is the day we put the 5-inch straight pipe on the 7.3. So if you guys saw my last video, you saw that we got this. It was a reveal video. Now it's actually time to install it. So I got all the pieces here laid out, made sure that I had all the clamps and everything and all the right parts. So we do, everything's good. So we're ready to throw this thing on. So make sure you guys stick around. I'm gonna kind of skim over the install part. I'm not gonna take too much time. It's not gonna be like a how-to video, so it's not gonna be too much time spent on the install part, just because things take a lot longer when I'm doing a video and working on the truck at the same time. So I'm just gonna kind of go over that real quick, but make sure you stick around to the end of the video because that's gonna be the fun part. So we're gonna have before and after sound tests with the old exhaust and the new straight pipe. We're gonna have takeoffs before and after, drive-bys before and after, and all kinds of cool stuff. So the end of the video is gonna be hearing the old exhaust and the new one, and we're also gonna have a 0 to 45 before and after as well. So make sure you stick around for that, you guys. And if you're new here and this is your first time, please scroll down, hit that subscribe button, join the community. If you love 7.3s, diesels, trucks, anything like that, hit that subscribe button so you guys can see all the future upgrades to the truck. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get right into it. So first thing I'm gonna do is take the clamp off of the downpipe from the turbo right there. That way when that's off and loose, when I go into the truck and I cut the downpipe, I'll already be down there with my hand on it, and then I can just wiggle it down. So let's try and take that clamp off. I know some people say it's not easy. Alright guys, so I tried a couple different tools. It was pretty hard to get in there. I had a regular 7/16 open and close-ended wrench, and it wasn't really working. I tried the ratchet 7/16 ratcheting wrench. Didn't really fit on there on that side either. So what finally worked was just a 7/16 deep socket with a 3/8 drive ratchet. All right, you guys, so I got the downpipe loose, and honestly, that was probably one of the hardest things I've had to do on this truck. So let me tell you guys how I did it. This is the clamp I showed you guys how to loosen. So it was a 7/16 deep socket to loosen this nut right here. But once I loosen this nut, the inside parts of these, let me show you guys. These inside parts, these kind of like V-clamp style things, are really stuck on that downpipe and the turbo. So what most people do is they loosen up the clamp, and then they get underneath the truck and they grab the downpipe and shake it as hard as they can, and it breaks loose, and then the clamp comes off. I tried that and it wasn't working for me, so I thought in order to really get a good shake on it, I was gonna have to cut the downpipe first and then shake it. Now, I'm kind of nervous about working on this kind of stuff when it comes to my truck. I don't really like doing my own mechanical stuff like this because I don't know much about what I'm doing. This is my first time. So I was afraid to cut the downpipe and then I wouldn't be able to get it off, and then now I'm screwed because I cut the downpipe. So I really wanted to avoid cutting it. So I just kept fighting it, and here's how it worked really well for me. Let me show you guys what I did. All right, you guys, so there is the downpipe loose from the turbo back there. Now this is the clamp that was on there. I put it here so I can show you guys. Basically, these like V-style clamp things were really, they're almost like seized on to the downpipe and the turbo. And it was basically like this. And in order to break this first one loose right here, you are gonna want to definitely have like a cat spot or a pry bar like this. This is a cat spot. So I took this end of the cat spot and was able to put it under there like that and pry it loose, and it popped off. Like it was really stuck in there. It popped off good. Then I took this side and I put it like this on this, and I hit the back end with the hammer, and that side popped off. And then there was the one last one on the bottom down there you can't see from here, and I put the bottom of the cat spot on it like this, bam, tapped it with the hammer, and it came right off. So this allowed me to get the clamp off of the turbo and the downpipe before cutting the exhaust, and I wanted to make sure that it was all going to come loose before I cut the exhaust, and then it was too late and I was screwed. So that was hopefully the hardest part because it was really hard. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the downpipe. I'm not really worried about it anymore because it's broken loose from the turbo, so I can cut it and then take the downpipe out and then start taking the rest of the exhaust out. So let's get to it. All right, so we got the downpipe out, and I'm hoping that was basically the hardest part. It looks like it was, just taking this clamp off, and then I used a Sawzall to cut it. So now we just need to make one more cut I'm gonna make another cut probably right after the muffler so I can get the tailpipe out, and then all this can drop in one piece once I take all of the brackets off, or whatever that's called. Alright you guys, so we basically have the tailpipe cut from behind the muffler there, you can see. There's the back of the muffler, we got the tailpipe cut. You gotta get these things off, and they haven't been too hard so far, so let's see how it'll go. Bam! And there's that 4-inch tailpipe I was telling you guys about. There it is. 4-inch tailpipe is out. So we got the ends out pretty much. We got the downpipe out and we got the tailpipe out. And the rest of it is all cut. Well, you know, so all I need to do now is take all of these out. That one's already out. Take them all out. There's the next one. And then one more right there. And then the old exhaust is completely out, you guys. Alright guys, so these are the hardest ones to remove right here because there's two of them on opposite sides, so I can't get it to go far enough that way to get this out. So since the kit comes with new ones with the clamp and everything built in, and you can see they fit perfectly just like that, I'm just gonna cut one of them so that way I could take it out and then take the other one out. The exhaust is out. Alright guys, so the old exhaust is out, and I'm definitely hoping that that was the hardest part, but you can see right there it's all out, cut into pieces, so there's no going back now. So it's time to throw in the new one. Putting the new downpipe in might be pretty hard too, but I definitely don't think it'll be as hard as getting the old downpipe out was. So we're gonna get ahead and do that. We're gonna start from the downpipe, work our way back to the tailpipe. It's all a straight pipe kit, it's all slip-in, clamps, it's gonna be pretty easy, so let's get that downpipe in first. All right, let's throw this new downpipe in. We'll see if I can get it to stick up there by myself. There's the opening. Alright, it stays, so now we can go up top and clamp it. I was able to put it on the cross member, which is a good reason we left that in there, so now it's supporting itself, and I can go up there and put the clamp on the turbo, so let's go ahead and do that. So the downpipe's right there, right next to the turbo, luckily. One person job, I can get in there and grab it. It might be kind of hard getting the clamp on, but I'll probably put the clamp on the turbo side first, and then pick up the downpipe and slide the clamp over. Alright guys, so the downpipe is in and the clamp is back on. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. And originally, I told you guys it was a one-person job. I saw it right there. I thought I was going to be able to grab it, put the clamp on, but it definitely wasn't a one-person job. Luckily, I had my friend here. He went down to the truck and held it up. So unless you have like a good way of using straps or a jack or something to hold it underneath, I definitely recommend having a friend help you get underneath the truck. That's really the only part so far that I've needed someone here to help me. So he got under the truck and held it up while I clamped it, and it was still really hard just because it's so tight in there. It's so hard to get both hands in there and get that clamp on, but as you can see, it's back on, so the downpipe's on. And I keep saying this, but I think the hard part's over. It's time to put the new one on, and it's all just slip in with clamps. So all the rest should just slip right in, hopefully go in, clamp it on, and then I won't do it today, but probably another day I'll go to work and put little tack welds just to hold it together solid, but the clamps should take care of the seal. So let's go ahead and get this new straight pipe kit put in. Alright guys, so I got the first extension piece in, and then this is the U-bolt clamp that holds it. I just put it finger tight right now. So I put it in, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole exhaust and get everything in before I tighten these up. Alright guys, so we got most of the exhaust in right now. Let me show you guys. We got pretty much everything in all the way down. But it turns out, and I think I remember reading this in the reviews now, but this won't fit with the spare tire. So, let me come over here and show you guys. It goes in here, up in between the shock and the spare tire, and the spare tire is in the way, so I'm gonna have to take the spare tire out to get this in, and then it's pretty much all done, and I can go back and tighten all the U-bolts. We're almost there. All right guys, the spare tire is out. That was our last thing blocking us from being done, so now I can throw this last piece in, go back and tighten all the U-bolts, and we'll be done, and we can get to the fun part, those before and after sound test, 0 to 45, all that good stuff. So stick around, we're almost done. All right guys, it's done. The new exhaust is in. It was definitely a lot more of a pain in the ass than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna do it all by myself. I did have to get help. So honestly, if you guys can get a friend to help you, it'll just make it that much easier. I thought I'd be able to do it by myself, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without my friend here to help me. So I definitely recommend having someone around. We did get the clamp on the downpipe like I had showed you guys before. When you're putting the rest of the exhaust in, it's moving around a lot. I thought I had tightened that clamp all the way, but it was still kind of moving. I could tell it was sliding on the turbo. So after I finished putting everything in and got it all settled, then I went back and made sure it was tight again. So I just retightened that clamp. So here's the end of it. You could see it came out pretty much flush with the end of the truck. It's not really sticking out too far. So if I go to put a tip on, we'll see how far it sticks out. I'll probably cut it back a little bit so that way the tip is also kind of flush, but we'll do a tip another day because I don't have one right now. All right, you guys, so that's pretty much it right there. The 5-inch straight pipe kit is on. Again, a 4-inch downpipe and 5-inch all the way back. It's all done. So we're going to go ahead and get to the fun part, the part you guys have been waiting for. We're going to do the startup and the 0 to 45 and the takeoffs and everything. Stick around. I hope you guys enjoyed the install part, and now let's get to the fun part. So there it is, the 5-inch straight pipe is on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys could tell a difference on the videos as far as the before and afters go. I'm not sure how much you could tell in the video, but there's a huge difference from the previous exhaust, which was mostly stock, to the 5-inch straight pipe. Guys, I am so happy with it. I am extremely happy with how it sounds. It sounds great. I had told you guys in one of my previous videos that I had that 6.0 power stroke with dual stacks, 5-inch stacks coming out of the bed. And I played a clip for you guys on how that sounded, and I love how it sounded. I really wanted my 7.3 to sound like that, and I didn't really think it was possible. I didn't think I could make my 7.3 sound like that 6.0, but honestly, I think it's pretty damn close with this 5-inch straight pipe, especially when I'm at high RPMs and I'm like, there's like a building or cars next to me and the sound's bouncing off. I can really hear that low, deep, like roaring sound. I really like it. I'm super happy with it. So as far as the 0 to 45 goes, with the previous exhaust I got 8.15, and with the 5-inch I got 8.4. So it does look like the 0 to 45 went down a little bit, and I think that's because of the lack of back pressure. The turbo might not spool up as fast or something like that, but I think it's because of the lack of back pressure. But I did research beforehand, and it did come up that the 5-inch straight pipe would probably cause less low-end torque, whereas the 4-inch horsepower would cause more low-end torque. So I was kind of expecting that. I'm not upset about it at all. We can make the 0 to 45 go up in other ways. I want to start upgrading the turbo soon, so that should probably definitely help with that. But honestly, I'm so happy with this. I should have done this straight pipe a long time ago. A lot of you guys told me that I needed the straight pipe a long time ago, and I had it in my plans, and it just took me a while to do it. Now I finally did it, and I'm super happy with it. I should have done it a long time ago. It sounds great. I love it. Definitely recommend it. The 4-inch probably sounds great if you guys don't want to go with such an aggressive straight pipe kit. You could probably put a 4-inch and you'll still be happy, but I'm definitely happy that I went with the 5-inch. Now I can upgrade other stuff on the truck and build my way up to the 5-inch, and I don't have to upgrade the exhaust again. So I'm happy with it. I love it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos and could definitely tell a difference on the sound. And we got tons more upgrades to come as always. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.